In this video we're going to be looking at the very large Clifton Edge. Hey, what's up everyone, and welcome back to Fordy Runs. Now if this is your first time at Fordy Runs, I want you to smash that pink button down there that says subscribe on it. Go to our Facebook page and join the Fordy Runs running community, and check out the description, there are loads of cool things down there. Right, so we've got the world's largest shoe on the channel today, so let's get stuck in. Right guys, so here it is, the brand new Hoka TenNine Clifton Edge. Now, if you look at that bit, or sort of this part of the shoe, it is basically the new Clifton 7. But the rest of it, well, it's hard to explain really, isn't it? Look at it, look. It's incredible, isn't it? Now, before we get into what this feels like and how it is, let's get into some of the stats and features and all that sort of stuff like we usually do on the channel. So, the Clifton Edge is a nice, lightweight, daily training shoe. Now, this shoe is weighing in at under 9 ounces. You've got this mega extended heel action, which allows for a smoother transition. That's what it's all about. The unique flare outsole that cradles the foot creates this sort of supportive, wider base. The shoe features a new midsole foam that is softer and lighter than any of Hoka's previous models. The wider upper is embossed with this TPU yarn, which is there to add some structure. The shoe's got a 5mm drop, it's 29mm in the heel. And yeah, it is one of the most interesting shoes I think we've ever had on the channel. If you've not seen the Clifton 7, the brand new Clifton 7, check out the reviews from people like Kafuzi or the Ginger Runner. They've done reviews on it already. I think the most noticeable thing is this massive shark fin on the back here, which is pulling away from the Achilles, but it really is huge, and it's trying to add a little bit of support there, which is kind of cool. The upper, like I said, has got this sort of yarn elements to it, so it's trying to add bits of structure to it. The tongue is attached in there. I don't know whether that's coming out at all, probably not, but it's attached in there, and it's like a really lightweight thin tongue, which is kind of nice. The laces are huge. I don't know why everybody is making really massive laces. Can somebody tell me please? The overall sort of width of the shoe is okay. Now usually Hoka's for me come up a little bit narrow, which is why I ordered a 9.5. Now I wish I'd ordered a 9. For whatever reason, these have come up big. No explanation. But these have come up big for me. They fit okay across here, but I just feel a little bit too much room in them. So I'm going to have to see how I go. Now, I may switch them down to a UK 9. It's just really weird how this shoe, like, for example, I don't know if you saw the other day, the Carbon X SPE, I went up to a, I was a 9.5, but I wish I'd gone up to a UK 10 to try and get some more width on them. But this, 9.5, I've almost got too much room in them. Strange, right? So let's talk about, oh look, here's the outsole, look. Kind of cool, right? Plenty of durable rubber in all the right places. So let's talk about this shoe. So this whole idea is to provide a stable platform, wide platform, with a nice sort of heel to toe transition. So this element of the back here is all about aiding you through that transition. So you just get that whole ride through. That is the purpose of this. What they've done also is create a midsole foam that is extremely light. So if you look at this shoe, you think, Jesus, that's going to weigh a ton because it's got so much on it. But actually, it is really light. It's lighter than a Pegasus 37, for example, and it's a lot wider. Just for example, I just filmed it. I'll put it up now. but the width difference between this and a Pegasus 37 is just really, really noticeable. So they've created this really sort of, as I say, wide platform that's there to add stability, there to add comfort, and just to make the whole sort of daily training runs a lot easier. And this is where the shoe comes in. It is for those daily training runs, those easy pace runs, those sort of recovery runs. It fits well within there. I wouldn't necessarily be putting this on to go out and run 20 miles. There just feels like there's too much real estate on the shoe when you are running for longer periods of time. You do notice the lightness of the shoe, you do notice the breathability of the shoe, but you do feel like you've got boxes on your feet. This is probably the easiest way. You've got like 2 shoe boxes on your feet. It's probably the easiest way to describe it once you get going. Once you get into your run, you kind of forget about it, but yeah, I just felt when I got longer into the runs, I just sort of again found myself noticing it, and it was kind of distracting in a way. The overall feel of it is a soft-ish kind of ride. I wouldn't say it's as soft as some of the other shoes out there, but it is relatively cushioned and it's nice, and you can just eat up the miles. I tried to pick up the pace in it, and again I found it too cumbersome, so I wouldn't necessarily what's not the right word, encourage, but I wouldn't say get this shoe and do too much speed work in it. I tried to put some sort of tempo pace in, and it was kind of like going, really, do we have to do this? I'd rather just sort of cruise along. And in fairness, that's what the shoe is all about. It's all about just sort of eating up those miles, making it feel comfortable, making it feel effortless while you're out there, and it does that very well. The only thing, like I said, is the fit. I would just be conscious of you. Make sure you go along to your local running store, try them out, or go on the Hoka website and order both the sizes to see which one fits you. This does come in a very different colourway to this. It comes in like a grey with pink and I think it's orange on it. I opted for the black because I just thought it was a little bit more traditional looking. But this, I think, is just one of the strangest looking daily training shoes I've ever seen. But that said, I think it does a very good job of what it's meant to do. You definitely feel light in it. You definitely feel cushioned in it. You definitely feel stable in it. So I think it ticks all those boxes if you're looking for a good, different daily trainer.